Student Code Camp. Today I'm here to explain you 4 easy ways to install and uninstall Java 17 on Mac OS. You can do this in any MacBook. So let's start with the method 1. Before that, let me show what is the version I have installed in my MacBook. So for that we have to type here java dash version, that is 1.8. So first let's start with the first method. So you have to open Safari or Chrome or any browser you want. Then you have to go to the link. The link will be provided in the description. Then what is, you get this page. What is the second step here? Second step is Mac OS installer DMG. Okay, so you need to look for a .dmg file. So you can see here .dmg is there. So you have to click on this. I already downloaded. Once you click, you will be downloaded like this, and it will not take more than 2 or 3 minutes. It is completely depending on your internet speed. So let's start. So DMG is here. So next what we have to do, after downloading, open the download.dmg file, double click on the .pkg installer. So double click I did here. You can see after double click you find this JDK 17.pkg. Click continue and install it. Again we have to do is double click I did. You can see this pops up. We have to click on the continue button, then again continue. Whatever the, if you want to change the location you can, or else it is fine. Then click on the install. For that MacBook it has the password, so I am entering my password. So install succeeded, then close. If you want to keep that file you can keep, or else move to bin. So I am moving to bin. So let's uninstall and check. Before that we'll check whether it is installed or not. Java dash version. You can see Java 17 is installed. Now if you want to uninstall this, you have to run this command. So this command will be in the description, so don't worry. First, as soon as I enter, it asks for the password. I'm entering the password, then enter. If you check Java dash version, you will show this part. Just for complete uninstall, I am doing all the steps. Okay. Third step is this one. So finally let's again check Java dash version. 1.8 is there. So 1.17 Java is uninstalled completely. That is the first method. Second is Homebrew. For Homebrew, what you have to do? First, you have to open the terminal. If okay, so let's start the terminal once again. So already my terminal is open. So let's close this. Then again command plus space. Spotlight search will come. Type here terminal. Once you type, the terminal will be opened. So second step is, if Homebrew is not installed, paste this. If you paste like this, let's see what happens. So the next step is this one. You can see no URL specified, so you get the error. So what we had to do, we had to paste entire lines. So you can see here it is asking for password. I entered the password. It is asking me press return or enter to continue or any to abort. So I'm clicking on the return in the laptop. So it will be downloading and installing the Homebrew. So you can see what and all the things is happening while installing. Let's wait for a while. Again it is asking the password. Let's type the password once again. So finally Homebrew is installed. So now let's start with the installing Java 17. So for that, copy this third step, go to the terminal, paste here. It is telling command not found brew. Why? So you can see what is the problem. So to fix this, why this happens? Usually this happens because your terminal does not know about the Homebrew. So we had to follow these steps. So step number one, we had to add Homebrew to the terminal. So for that, we had to run this command. Then this will tell your terminal where to find brew. The next command will be, the next step is like save it and save it to auto load. So make it permanent, we had to do this. If you don't do this and we are just jumping to the brew dash version, what we are going, we are just trying this. Okay, so you can see Java, it is Homebrew 4.5.8 is there. I want this to be permanent. That is the reason I'm going for a step 2, that is I had to copy this command and run again here. Again if I do brew dash version, so you can find it like this. So let's jump to the method 2, third step, brew install open JDK 17. So for that, copy the command, paste it like this. So it will start downloading the necessary files. So you can see here is downloading multiple files from this URL. So you can see open JDK 17 It is downloading finally. So you can see here installing open JDK 17 dependencies. So finally it is done. So let's check whether it is installed or not. So for that, again what you have to do is to run java space dash version. So you're not finding java 17 version. Why? For that, again we had to follow these steps. We had to set java 17 as default from Homebrew. For that, what we have to do, we have to, step one is like add java 17 to your path. We had not added earlier, that is the reason it was not showing java 17. So I'm pasting the command here again. So let's see, you can see 1.8, so that does not work. So we have to follow the step number 2. We had to set java home. We did not do that. So copy everything, paste it here. Again you go for a java dash version. So we'll find 1.8 again. So what is the third step we have to do? We have to run this command. Now again java version. So you can see it is java open JDK version 17. Okay. So now again I'm uninstalling this. How we have to do that? To uninstall, we have to run this command brew uninstall open JDK 17. Enter. So you can see this. So again we'll check the java version. So you can see it is 1.8. So now let's jump to the method 3, that is SDK. How to install java 17 via SDKMAN. So again we have to open the terminal. So again what you have to do, command plus space terminal, type it here, you'll find it like this. So it is already there. So we'll close this. Again we'll do command plus space. So again the new terminal opened. So first step is terminal, second step is paste this like this. Once you paste, we'll get like this. You have already have SDK man installed. So SDK was found it. So I was having already. So that is the reason it is showing like that. Okay. So now close and reopen the terminal, then type this command. So I have already, that is the reason I am just skipping the step number 3. So I'm directly jumping to the step number 4, that is install java 17. I copied the command. Now I will be running here. So you can see in progress. So you can see setting Java 17 item as default. Let's check again the version. So you can see it is again showing Java 1.8. So what is the mistake? Let's figure it out. So for that, what we have to do, we have to run this command SDK list Java. Again back to the terminal, then we are typing Java SDK list Java. So when you type that, you can see here Java version for Mac OS ARM 64-bit. So you can see 24 is installed, 21 is not installed, 17 is ours local only. So what we have to do in this case? You should see something like install this, but you're not finding it. Means it is not installed properly. So what we have to do? Again SDK install Java 17 will run this command. So you can see Java 17 temp is already installed. That means it is unable to figure it out. So let's jump to the second step, that is we must force SDKMAN Java to come first. So we'll copy this command, then we'll paste here. So what exactly this means? This tells your terminal always use SDKMAN Javas first. To make this permanent, add it to your this one. So I am just copying this and running here. So now let's check Java version once again. So you can see open JDK 17 version. Okay, so this is the way like SDK we can do that part. So next is we had to uninstall. For that we had to just run this command. Let's do that now. So you can see is the current version should not be removed. Override dash dash force but leaves the candidate unusable. So what we had to do? So we had to run this SDK default Java none. Java none is not installed on your system. Then type this. Using Java version 17. That means this step will not work. So let's again try this step. Okay. So now what we have to do? For that we have to run this command SDK flush archives. So I did run this, then you can see 17 archives flushed, 2 archives flushed. Okay, then we had to run the second command, it is flush temp. Then you can see 0 archives. Then the third step is this one. So the third step is this one. So you can see, and now manually if does not work, delete your current simple link. So let's try whether it is there or not. So what we have to do, java dash dash version, still it is there. So if what we have to manually delete the current sibling. So how to do that? We had to follow this second step, that is we have to run this command. Then again we'll check the java version. You can see it is already uninstalled and again it is showing 1.8. That was my existing version. So this is how you can uninstall if you have installed it from the SDK. So let's go to the method 4, how to install java 17 from Adoptium. So open browser. So the link will be provided in the description. So java 17 I want, so I'm going to 17 here. So mine is macOS. So what I have to do, so version 17 OS macOS, architecture into 64, that is, or ARM. So choose ARM if you're using M1, M2, M3 chip, or else into 64. So mine is M3, so I will be going for, once you select there, click on the download button. So it will be like downloading the file. Again it will be like 177 MB. So once it is download, you have to click on the .pkg file. Already it is download, so open the file and run the installer. So let's see now. So double click on this, you can see like this. Then click on the continue, again continue, agree. To continue installing the software you must agree to the terms. If you don't agree, then this will cancel the installation and quit the installer. So agree, then install. Again it asks for the password. Let's enter the password. You can see if the installation was completed successfully, the package has installed this. Okay, then we are closing and move to bin. So let's check the version here. You can see java open JDK version 17. So finally we have installed it and now we had to uninstall. So for that we had to run this command. Again the password, then version, you can see 1.8. So it means it is uninstalled successfully. If you really like this video, please share it with your friends who really wants to know how we can install the java in different ways. Also like the video. If you have not subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button. Thank you.